Now you've said, I mean, the earthquake is devastating, but the industry has actually remained quite resilient. Well, as far as the data center market goes,
Yes.
you said there has been some take-up of some services. I mean, what is actually taking place there, and why do you think at the moment Japanese data centers could actually come out of this in a better place?
Well, right now the redistribution of the data center within Japan. So, for example, Western region was not affected, and Japan, of course, it's a small island nation. But however, there's many data centers. So the does not have to be Tokyo centric, and now more and more internet usage is expanding. Therefore, the telco carriers bandwidths are growing, so latency from Western Japan to Eastern Japan is reducing because with a higher and higher bandwidth with a higher capacities available. So therefore, the redistribution of the data center is possible. That is a new way of doing so. For example, our Nomura Research Institute, we run 3 major data centers in Tokyo vicinity. 5th one is under construction. There's one in the Osaka area that is the west. And we could utilize more Osaka site, or even we could have a future data center, who knows, in our western side. That is possible. So redistributed by the power company, not the grid-wise. We always thought about we own this grid, the another data center is another grid, but this happens to be the entire power company with multiple grid being affected. So therefore, now maybe a consideration is going with another power company in the regional distribution. And also because of this reduction, so as is, we have a shortage. So we started dimming some lights. We started shutting off, like, say, elevators. Elevator, if you have 4 of them, we shut down 2, so we're running with a half. And I've been going to my office, and my office now, the lights are like a half dim, but however, it's okay if it's all the shades are open during the daytime. So data center-wise, now we are trying to reduce as is. So there's so many new technology because of the green of IT came about. Data center dynamics been many conferences been talking about how to save energy, some new equipment coming out. So maybe in Japan we might become the first location or country in the world to do green data center much quicker than anybody else. So that's very good news in a way. And also another issue is that unfortunately there are many businesses, intermediate side businesses owning their own data center, lost their data center, meaning the server rooms, lost their servers. Some town hall got washed off because of the tidal wave, so they lost data. So now there is a need for the cloud type data center where you could have multiple copy of the data backup located elsewhere. So there is an inquiry towards the data center outsourcing as a backup, and also the cloud usage are increasing ever since this disaster. So the data center industry in Japan, despite this unfortunate natural disaster, the need to go towards cloud or the outsourced data center will increase. And also because of those power concerns, the going green with a greener facility and also IT equipment, that's going to expedite. So Japan is going to come out of the whole situation soon, and also we will try our best in Japanese industry, data center industry as a whole, to be green and also more sustainable, and watch us see how we recover from this entire natural disaster.
Just quickly, you said that you put a figure to the take-up in inquiries for data centers offering cloud services or data center services.
Yes, many of the data center vendors do have outsourcing services. They've been getting many inquiries by outside customers. Usually they run their own server rooms, but now so many inquiries being reported by many of our colleagues, other data center operators.
Just lastly, just to finish off, all the earthquaking effort or earthquake-proof efforts that have gone into these data center constructions. Do you think Japan is sort of up there on the top of the world with this? I mean, you haven't.
Yes, I would say so, because
operation.
next to no damage was reported, because maybe some minor crack somewhere, but that's hardly a damage. So all the data center stood up, all the data center run, all the backup equipments, electricity-wise, facility-wise, they run. So next to no outage, next to no damage did happen in Japanese data center. So that was very much proven that a Japanese data center construction and operation was very nice in the respect that we sustained everything.